good, Brotherhood podcast, man? C-Falls here, bringing you another episode. Today we got Showtime coming off a big performance against Auburn. Appreciate you hopping on, man.
For sure. Thank you for having me.
We got hot 6 threes in the first half. Let's jump right into it. You know, before the game, coming into Auburn, what was your mindset leading up to that game?
To be honest, I was just having it in my head, like just stay ready. You know, I know my time is coming soon. Just, you know, when I get out there, if I get out there, just I'm gonna make the most out of my opportunity.
For sure. You made 6 threes. What was going through your head after you hit the first couple threes?
I knew I was going to have it rolling when I hit the first turnaround. You know, it was kind of a difficult shot, but, you know, once I knocked it down, I knew it was probably going to be a nice game.
Yeah. When you hit that, I was like, yeah, he hot. He ready. How was the atmosphere in Cameron for you?
That was the loudest I ever. I mean, maybe because I was on the court, but, you know, I've been to Cameron as a recruit. And, you know, for Countdown and, you know, when y'all played Ohio State the other year. Mm-hmm. But that was the loudest I've ever heard it get, you know, me personally.
Yeah, facts. Me too. Obviously, Auburn's a really tough team. What do you think we did differently in this game to pull out the win and crush on?
I think we were just tougher. You know, as Coach Shire said, post-game, we were just tougher than them. But, you know, we trusted what they were telling us in practice. We knew they were going to come out super aggressive, super rada, you know, and they, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't really carry throughout the whole game. So we just stay consistent, I feel like.
Yeah, we stayed steady. We didn't turn the ball over. So, yeah, it was a good win. What you think we learned so far throughout this tough schedule, in this tough non-conference schedule?
That is, you know, about the little things. You know, Coach talks to us about the 94%. You know, when he talks about that, he talks about, you know, everything other than, you know, scoring, you know, with the little things like rebounding, getting stops, you know, closing out the touch,
gaps.
You know, little things like that, the things that make up most of the game that wins it.
For sure. Offense, like Duke's offense, obviously our offense, what's our identity? What you think we can improve on?
I feel like our identity is, you know, playing through each other, like using each other to help each other, you know, like there's no way you can guard all of us, you know. We have a team where it's like if we really play our cards right and we make people have to try and guard all of us, you know.
Just find advantages and
exactly, it'll all fall into place.
Facts. Defense, our defense is ranked number 1 in KenPom. What you think makes our defense so good?
Well, I think everyone wants to guard. Like everyone, like individually, wants to. Like no one wants to get scored on.
Yeah.
Because we know how, we know how much pride we take in our defense. So I feel like when whoever's on the court, it doesn't matter who it is, guard, big. Like we all take pride in defense.
Facts, and that's pretty much all we do in practice, play defense. So. Yep. It's good to see this. It's finally paying off. Let's talk about the team vibes. We obviously coming off a long road trip, Arizona and then Vegas. How's the team getting along?
Nah, we get along for sure. It's just everybody saying the same thing, bro. We just chasing a little nap, chasing some sleep. Yeah. That's all it be. It just feel like days be bleeding into each other. Like before you look up, we got another game.
Yeah.
And so, but
it come fast.
Yeah, team vibes is cool.
What teammate has surprised you the most on the court?
On the court? I mean, Patrick, just because, how he coming in and, you know, I mean, he doesn't really look, nervous. He's taking his time. You know, he doesn't really make turnovers. You know, he's just doing what he do.
And he had coming off an injury, so he hadn't played for a while. Yeah. Now, Patrick definitely, and he helped us get ready for the games.
Facts.
Preparing for the big man, Broome and Dickinson. Who's the funniest teammate off the court?
Off the court, probably man.
Yeah, man, it's hilarious, man. He's a character. All he does is joking, 2K and all of that. Let's get right into ACC play. You know, we coming up Sunday, Louisville at Louisville. What's your thoughts starting ACC play?
You know, it's important. You know, Coach put out a stat the other day. You know, for the last 10 or 13 years, our first road conference games, we've lost them. You know?
Yeah.
And so I feel like, you know, this is the year, you know, we got to break that. We got to lock in. And, you know, they got a whole new team, new coach. You know, they're feeling confident. You know, again, it's a road game. Yeah. Either way it goes, so we know it's going to be challenges with that.
For sure, man. It comes back down to like the attention to detail that we talked about, that you said earlier, as far as like the little things, the 94% that could to make and break and win and lose a game. So I think that's the biggest thing coming in the ACC play. If we just keep focusing on that 94%, the sky's the limit. We could take everything we came for. Growing up in North Carolina, obviously we both grew up in North Carolina. How close did you follow ACC basketball?
Yeah, like I was locked in with ACC ball. Like again, like on the last time I was on the podcast, I explained like I didn't really have a team, but I was always locked in to just general basketball. But you know, being in the the Atlantic Coast, I was locked into mostly ACC teams.
Yeah,
so, I kind of know.
It's always on TV. Yeah. It's better than some people think. It's better than NBA ball.
Yeah, it's just a lot of skillful basketball players.
The stakes are higher, in college. But yeah, me personally, I've been locked in the ACC my whole life since growing up. What's your expectations heading into the first ACC road game?
I think it's gonna be a little challenging at first. With it again, being a really important game and being a road game, and obviously Louisville knows the history. We know the history, so they're definitely finna come and try and take what's ours. Obviously we're ranked. We just beat the number 2 team in the country, so they're looking for a name for themselves too.
Yeah. Let's get back to you for one question. You have some games where you didn't play as much, but obviously you stayed ready. What was your mindset during that time to keep you going forward?
Just that was really it. Just stay ready. There was nothing really too much to it. Being on scout team early in the week, I was learning the other team's defense. I kind of was working on or putting it in my head where my looks were going to be, and just stayed the course.
Facts. Here are the fan questions for you. Aubrey Wilkerson says, was the crock pot out in Cameron last game, and where is it at these days?
No, unfortunately, I don't think no one's letting the crock pot through security. So I don't think we're going to see a crock pot this year unless, we bring one out from the kitchen or something. But as far as where it's been at, it's been in my back pocket. I keep it with me. Figurative crock pot.
Yeah. You stay with it on it. Jordan Ginbecker, when you started, when did you start your 3-point hand gesture over your face?
That was like my senior year. After Jalen Brunson started his thing over the mouth, and I kind of did it over the face because we used to say like, yeah, in your face, or what I'm saying, something like that. So it just kind of made sense to me.
Yeah. Jim Bradshaw said, "How were you able to catch fire so quickly?"
Like that when it was that first one, honestly, like when I had that turn around, I got my feet set, got good jump, flicked my wrist perfect, and then from then I just kind of felt like I was gonna have a good game.
Yeah. Matt Ben said, thoughts on changing ID handle to Showtime.him, or do you notice you're a fan favorite on Instagram?
Yeah, I picked up a little nickname, him Evans. That's definitely one of my favorites right now. But I'm not gonna change my social now.
I actually got some fan questions for me. Tyler Hustle says, was the Auburn game the loudest you've heard Cameron? I would definitely say it's one of the loudest. I remember, I think after your third 3,
when they called a timeout,
I was like, oh,
right, it was crazy.
It tapped into something like it didn't even feel real. It was so loud. But yeah, this definitely was one of the loudest times I've been in Cameron. 999 Austin says, keys to balancing a busy schedule in school and basketball. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard. I think Friday we don't really have class. Nobody has class. And then we got Monty, our academic advisor, where we could just go, and we got certain times blocked off where we can lock in on schoolwork, and we just try to get it all done before the week.
That really be saving me getting everything for the week done on a Friday.
Yeah.
Obviously weekends are chill, and then you go into the week with no homework.
Facts. So we just try to get it all done at one time, so then we could just set that aside and focus on basketball. What was your basketball workout schedule like as a high school freshman? We both can answer this. as a high school freshman, I was pretty much getting up every morning, shooting on a gun with my dad. And then after practice, I would stay and shoot. So I mean, it's just getting up reps really. It don't really matter how you do it. It's just the reps going.
Yeah, same thing. As long as you just get it in. I was, school started at like 7.
Yeah.
I get to the gym at like 6 and get done at like 6:45. Hurry up, get to the crib, get a little shower in, make it to class by 7:15.
Yeah.
And that was really, obviously after school we probably have practice. I work out with my trainer.
Yeah, facts. Fan questions for both of us. Harrison said, "What's your favorite Duke player of all time?"
Trey Jones.
Trey Jones.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna say probably like Jason Williams or Kyrie Irving. Jimmy Blue Devil says, "How does it feel in Cameron when you're just feeling it and going off?"
Bro, it was wild. Like when people like make that noise to describe like crowd, be like,
yeah.
But it really sounded like that. Like it was just like it was definite. Like it would sound like it was just like
it sounded like you tapped into like something different.
Yeah,
like,
it was
like
just
different
like,
world.
I was like, oh my God.
Bucky McGee says, "How do you deal with social media around the team and you guys individually? It can be real toxic. Do you read comments?" Me personally, like, nah, you can't read it. I mean, it's definitely toxic. Like, if we lose, we the worst. If we win, we the best. So it's just like up and down.
Yeah, I mean, you just really start realizing people just don't really know what they're talking about. They just putting their emotions on a platform and then just saying things. So I mean, obviously, like for me personally, like when I wasn't playing, like the people, like all the fans or people from back home text me like, "Stay ready, stay locked in. We believe in you." Like that stuff kind of helped me out. I'm not gonna lie. Like just keeping keeping it in my head that there are still people out there that want to see me win and want to see me shine.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, like I feel like it helped me. But obviously there are going to be negative things out there. But once you really just start to understand that everyone's going to have an opinion, you just don't really take it personal.
Yeah, facts. Grind on mine says, "Growing up in North Carolina, was UNC and Duke your dream school?" Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I mean not me. I just really wanted to play college ball. Like I just wanted. It didn't matter because growing up, it's like you idolize people, you idolize things. So maybe for me as a kid, I never really thought I could be a Duke basketball player.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to be something in the world, but I just never kind of latched on to Duke because they're like at the top of the basketball world. You don't really expect yourself as a kid to make it there, but. Obviously, I did it, so.
Yeah, for me, it was Duke all along. I mean, since I was young, my dad loved Duke basketball, and that's all we really watched. So, yeah, it was definitely Duke. Unbelievable 514 says, "Ranked top 3 Duke shooters of all time." Duke shooters. JJ Redick, 1. Who you think?
I'm going me. JJ Redick, and then Con Knipple.
Con can shoot that, right?
For real.
Luke Kennard. Who am I missing?
Lefty Magic.
Jared. No, I got Jared. JJ Redick, Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
There we go. What is your basketball workout schedule? Oh, no, we already did that one. If you could go D1 in another sport, what would it be?
In another sport, I always wanted to play. I thought, like, when I was younger, I thought I was going to go to the NFL. I wanted to be a football player.
Yeah.
So I definitely, like, if I could, I'd definitely be a football player.
Yeah, I would say football, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, that's the only thing else. 928JL says, "Pregame song that gets you the most hype and locked in."
Like, what's crazy is, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm getting older, bruh. But I really start listening to more chill music because I feel like it calms my mind. Like, I like Low Shimmy, Nino Pade. You know Nino Pade?
Nah.
Bro, Nino Pade, he been on a crazy run. But, Brent Fayez, Tyler the Creator, Larry June, Duop Kane. Huh?
You don't chill vibe.
Yeah, like, I really try and just mellow out.
Yeah, I feel that. I listen to like the Future they be bumping before the game. The
telephone
down that drink.
Yeah, because the locker room ain't that big, so when the speaker booming, like it get me in that mode.
You got
for
that
sure.
big old boom box and it's just like
it's
feel it for real.
You can feel every beat.
Oh yeah, he said. John said thoughts on the Steelers. Man, I think we about to go to the Super Bowl, man, for real.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just glad that we can just stay consistent every year. Like,
Yeah.
I can't deal with that other stuff that other NFL fans deal with. Like, 1 year they're good, next 2 seasons they're absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
At least I just know every year we're gonna be able to compete. Like, that's all I'm thinking for.
Yeah.
I know that the Super Bowl run's coming. We just gotta stay
coming,
patient.
Bro. It's coming.
Coach Tomlin got us.
We never gonna be trash
ever.
We're gonna be solid. Like we're gonna get us some wins for sure. But yeah, I love that about the Steelers too. HS 2007 says best basketball advice you ever received.
I would just say people telling me just grind, just stay down. You're never gonna see when your work is gonna show itself.
Yeah.
Because when it does, obviously it's instant. You know what I'm saying? But like that was the greatest advice I ever had.
Facts,
but one thing I wish someone would have told me was like the mental part of the game. Like people don't really cover like they should, like how like the mental toll is gonna take on you.
Yeah.
Especially when you do make it to the college level. Like high school, you getting through that as hard as itself, for some kids, because you just an adolescent trying to figure yourself out.
Yeah, facts.
And then you get here, and then it's a whole nother ball game. So I feel like I wish people would have explained to me, like the amount of mental preparation and mental strength you're gonna need to have if you want to take this to another level.
Nah, that's 100% fact, and I agree with like the advice. Like, man, you just gotta keep going. Like, it's gonna be hard times, shots not falling, you might not be playing or whatever. But if you just keep working and just focus on that, then everything gonna work out. And before you know, you gonna look up, and be like, damn, like I really did that.
Yeah, exactly.
Ashley Flowers said your favorite shooting drill. I only got one. Me and Slim play almost almost every day after practice. We play like this shoot till you miss. You got to make 10 from 5 spots. Pretty sure I'm up right now. But
yeah, he had like 2 games.
I'm up right now, but yeah, it's pretty fun. Like competitive, you want to get high and stuff like that. It's not really a drill. It's more like a game. And then we could get shots up without running too much after we didn't beat our bodies up after practice. Jude Wesley says, "How is it having your locker between Sienna Reese and Kuban Khan?" For me, it's great. Like I don't have I love it. In the locker room environment, it's kind of like a little U. So we all just looking at each other, we joking, cracking jokes, having fun, talking. So I love it.
It's fun for me for sure.
Yeah,
sitting between the 2 unks.
Yeah. Quick hitters for you, Slim. ACC gym that you're most excited to play in?
I'm definitely looking forward to playing in Carolina. But I heard Syracuse got a super nice gym. Talking about how,
Yeah, I'm excited to see that too. Favorite road city?
Road city?
Yeah, road city.
I like Atlanta. Atlanta, New York. Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta's dope. Miami's pretty dope because we go there.
Forgot about
and
Miami.
It's warm.
Yeah. How long do you think it's gonna be? Like 70s?
Yeah, probably 70.
Missing
it's
that.
a good little change up.
Yeah.
I'll say probably Miami. Who would win current NBA matchup of Duke guys in the league or all over ACC alums in the league from all other schools?
I mean, of course I'm going to Duke.
Yeah,
crazy.
Of course I'm going to Duke guys. You already know what time it is. Big Duke Nation. Would you rather play home or a road ACC game?
Home. Gotta play in Cameron.
Can't be home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say home too. Is it harder to win ACC regular season or tournament, you think?
Regular season or tournament?
I think it's definitely the regular season.
Yeah, because I feel like
the tournament you could get hot like NC State did last
year. But I was gonna say tournament because like stuff like that, like teams could just get hot and it's like
that's true.
It's like dang, bro, like you was not doing this the whole season.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact. So maybe the tournament, but the regular season is pretty hard though because you can't. You gotta stay locked in the whole time. But Duke Nation, that's all we got for today. Slim, appreciate you coming on, man. Stay hot, my boy.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.